Hold up. Watch me. Hold up. Hold up.
So if you wonder where you weave or your fashion over, your packages have arrived. Guess what?
Hold up. Hold up.
Cold hands, sharp pencil, I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. I got a habit of rapping about tragic shit. I think I'm just passionate, trying to steer the way while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. Now my little hobby turned to cash now. Thinking about who I'd be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, well look at me now. Young girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, good luck, no fear. Just wait and God will tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I die here. Ain't don't rock till you pick up speed. They think college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing on UG. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me, listen. I'ma make it, I'ma shine. All about my money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down.
My name is Jeffrey Allen Lillie, and I am Heru's father.
And I am Fatima Aliyah. I am Heru, Lillie's mother.
My name is Anthony Covington. I'm Amor Covington's father.
My name is Marcia Covington. I'm Amor's Covington mom.
Hi, I'm Tanya Taylor. I'm Jamar's mom.
I'm Joel Taylor. I'm Jamar's dad.
Off and on over the years for about 20 years now. Heru has been here a little bit over almost 5 years.
We've been at...
We'll be at Kajukenbo 5 years.
So we've been at Kajukenbo since
He was 7 years old. So
2013.
Yeah.
Something like that. A long time.
It's 6 years, I do know that. In 6 years. I got the receipts.
I can't, it's hard to really even put it into words, what the school has meant to myself and my family. The school's been an extension of the principles that I teach at home. People say, oh, it's just a karate school, but no, it's a way of life. And the lessons that we learn here at Kingi's Kajukenbo, it's priceless. And have a whole system of black belts that really care and really care about the kids and their well-being. I can't even put a price on that. It's been a great ride. My kids have excelled on every level that they've been in, and their foundation all came from here, right here at Kingi's Kajukenbo.
Feel like family here. I love everybody here.
Being at this school has really been good. It's been an experience more of a family growth, which has been good for us. It's kept us grounded. It's kept them more grounded, and I think it's really been a positive experience.
I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this with Amor. Honestly, I couldn't do this with Amor without here.
Our experience here at Kaju has been, for me, mind-blowing. The family, the community, the investment in our children, the highs, the lows of the whole process. It's been a journey, to say the least, but it's been well worth it. I feel like it's just been, the best. I was not a karate kid or anything like that, so for him to have, brought this into our family, he felt like it was so important. It's just as important as school for us. It's a non-negotiable.
The experience here, I've always enjoyed it because it was tough love. So when Jamar plays other sports, especially at a young age, a lot of coaches are more it's kind of they kind of coddle you, trophy kind of thing. So I don't parent that way. I mean, so I parent kind of tough, but I also do it with love. But so for him early on to see somebody else that was kind of pushing that toughness as well as the love, that was important for me to see.
His green belt test. They are having the brawling session. Matter of fact, he was sparring with Jamar. He had gotten his teeth kicked in, the top teeth. His mouth was all busted in the middle of the test. And I rushed him to the bathroom, rinsed his mouth out. He looks at me. I said, do you want to go back out? Or, I think, it might be okay because you're probably pretty messed up. He looks at me and says, no, Dad, I don't want to earn my belt. I want to earn my belt. And that right there, that's when I knew. I was like, he went out there and he took it to him. Yeah, he took it to him, but actually won his fight. I was like, wow. And his teeth were backwards, and he took him 6 months to push him back forward. He told me from day one, he said, I want to be a world champion, and I want to go all the way, and one day I want to, be able to do what Professor Robert does, and open up a school to help, other kids in the community and be a positive light. And so this has been his mission since day one. He works me, because he's like, Dad, come on. And I come in the house, and I'm getting socked up every day, and but he wants it. And now to really see him get to this point, that's priceless to him.
First belt, we know that she's gonna keep going and going. So that was memorable for me to see her get her first belt.
My first memory was when she first tried on her uniform. She took a picture in the living room, and we made a commitment. That's the day I talked to her about, making a commitment to getting her black belt. I actually said, if this is what you're gonna do, one thing I want you to do is stay committed till you get your black belt. My other memories really are just her mom, controlling her mom with other parents, her more having to come outside and get me, I think those things. Yeah.
Put that in there?
I think those things are kind of my fondest memories.
So some of my most memorable moments here at Kaju is probably always the sparring on Fridays. I remember one night, they came home and Jamar was just crying. Like, he just was like, I can't play the Xbox and I don't understand because I'm not a mean person and I don't want to hit my friends and why do I have to do this? And I said to him, I said, Jamar, I said, my hope for you, I said, as hard as this is, I said, my hope for you when you're like 20 years old is that you'll look back on this and thank us for not letting you give up. I go, I know it sucks right now, but I just want you to know that we're not going to let you quit, and you can cry as much as you want. But I'm hoping at around 20 you'll say, thank you, Mom and Dad, for making this happen. It was scary. I think the very first day he got a bloody nose, and on the inside I was like, what the hell is going on? But I was like, you got this, Jamar. you gonna be all right.
I always from day one saw how important this would affect other parts of his life. But when I would see the older students do this, like, oh, he ain't gonna be able to do this. He gonna finish, but he might be able to C- dude. I don't know. He was always elite on the other stuff he would do.
Yeah.
But you would see some of these kids, like, you would see the kids like you would see Kavir, like, you do like the Matrix on this stuff. You would see like,
oh, Jamar.
oh Lord, like, just finish. You can't quit. Just get the importance out of it and be able to protect yourself and give back.
Yeah, there's definitely like not one moment. It's just accumulation of the 6 years of mentally watching him get more mature or more confident. It's the subtle things for me with him. The moments with him is where I go, oh, his chest is a little more wide, right?
Yeah.
Like he's walking in with confidence. He's coming into his own with this. So it's more memorable situations over time. I go like, damn, he's coming a little man, like, or young man, not little man, but man child. Like he's
What I thought was important at first versus where I see now after the journey, especially during the actual black belt process, and to see his growth. I mean, he's grown throughout, each colored belt level, but what the life lessons that are taught or emphasized in his last 4 months, it's just been like I've seen exponential growth. It really goes to the next level in the black belt journey. I look at that and I see that those principles can be applied to any and everything he does. Earning his black belt here, I mean, he really earns it. It's not just show up and do a couple moves. You earn it. And in that, and what you're learning along the way, he can apply that to excel at anything in life. There's nothing in his mind. He thinks he's invincible. It's like he's got this extra little swag about him. Like, yeah, I'm like the confidence and the ability to go out and just do his thing. And I'm like, man, he's getting that at 11. Man, I wish I had that when I was a teenager. Get the foundation that he's gotten here. He's gonna catapult off of that and take it to all types of new heights, and it's crossed over to other things that he does. He's a 3-time chess champion because of what he learned here. His chess coach keeps saying all the time, he says, your son, he doesn't get rattled. And I'm like, well, yeah, he's playing chess when he's sitting there fighting. Somebody's trying to knock his head off. So, I mean, somebody crossed on a board is nothing to him. To see how the lessons and what he's learned here about being able to position himself, strategy, how to maneuver his way, I can't even put a price on that. There's nothing he can't do. And in his mind, that's what he believes. Like, anything I put my mind to, I'm gonna do it, period.
I think it's important. So I think it applies throughout her life, starting something and actually finishing something. There's roadblocks in between, adversities in between. She's gotten hurt, or she's, not wanting to come, and still, not feeling well, and still having to get up. And you got to be at practice. You got to go. I think those things have, then reaching this far, applies to the rest of her life, that once you start something, hard work and determination, integrity, those things help you complete it.
Everything have to do with this place for Amor. Kajukenbo is everything. She might not show it here and get a little lazy sometimes, but it means a lot to her. It means a lot to her for her to finish up. After a black belt, she start over to a white belt. So she knows she have to continue and go further. So it's very important to us for her to keep going.
It's important for Jamar to earn his black belt because it's his first kind of coming of age, like, accomplishment or milestone for us, I think, in our family. He can see and recognize that getting out of your comfort zone is normal and that it's a part of life and that anything worth having is gonna take work. And I think the sooner we can teach our kids that, the better off they'll be in the long run. It means just the world to me because he's such a sweet kid. Like, just for him to be able to do this is like, damn, like, you got this, man. Like, you can be nice and aggressive and assert, like, it doesn't change who you are as a person. And that just makes me so proud.
It's a significant accomplishment, and to do it at any age is phenomenal, let alone do it around you're 13 years old. So, and I just think about what it just would mean for his confidence. It makes me think how much smarter he is, because in my mind, ever since they started, I'm like, how do these kids remember all the stuff you say do? Like and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I got degrees. I'm like, when he's saying this, in my mind, I'm thinking like, can I even do it? I'm like, oh, I couldn't, like, oh, I just missed that one. Oh, like, so what it has really, it's made me respect him even more. So, parents usually talk about the kids in terms of they love them, but it's made me respect him. I mean, he wasn't that natural killer instinct type of a kid for this type of deal, and he always had to persevere. And for him to do it, it just makes me respect him even more.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the work that you're doing here, the work that Grandmaster started, Professor Elaine, the matriarch. What it's done for each of my children. It's given them, each of them, what they needed. I want to thank you, for being, that, the big, and Professor Robert, but but it's like, that uncle, that voice of reason, that reinforcement that, that our kids really need. And the vision that Grandmaster, having this back in the day and then to see it. Because I remember 2009, Everything I can say over the years has always been consistent. It's always been about being able to give back and really be a positive light in the community. I just want to thank all you all. I mean, everybody's always got like a positive word. Professor Elaine, to see her doing what she does at her age, oh my God. She's been one of a major inspiration for me. After my accident and whatnot, I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can't do it. I'm thinking like, hold up, man, Professor Elaine in her 70s, and she's sitting there knocking out planks. And every time I think about coming down off my plank, I'm like, no, I gotta keep it going, The family here, it's been incredible. Alma, I always tell her like it is, keep it 100. If you screwing up, she's gonna get in your ass, and they need that. You gotta have that. That's auntie. She gonna let you know what time it is, and and she gonna keep it real, and she gonna look out for you when she can. The Ohana here is it's been our second family for 2 decades now, and so I just want to say thank you.
Well, for Miss Alma, everybody know I love Miss Alma. Miss Alma know I love her. Miss Fallon know I love her. Like I said, you guys are family. I love the kids, Grandmaster. I love everybody here. You guys are family to me.
I'd like to thank you, Robert, and Grandmaster, and the Kingi family for embracing us and for loving us. And we've actually, guys have become part of our family. You guys have helped us raise Amor. We really appreciate that. She's grown up to be a wonderful young lady, So your whole family, we'd just like to thank you guys.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the Palmer family, John Palmer. He's actually introduced us to you guys, so I'd really like to thank he and Celeste. for bringing you guys to us. This has been it's been a wonderful experience.
It's family for me.
Family for us. So we really appreciate that, you guys.
I'm gonna go crazy sometimes, but I love you guys.
I mean, everyone here has been so supportive with the tough love and the encouragement, making it about more than just the martial arts. For your dad, for starting it and just being able to create something and have it sustain over this long period of time. That's phenomenal. My son gets to see a positive, supportive environment that challenges him at the same time. So he's part of other positive environments, but they don't necessarily require you to dig as deep within yourself and pull something out of you that you may or may not know that you have within yourself.
I do want to thank Alma. I know she's not on the mat per se, but she's always on the periphery, and she helps us mom. Like we sit and chit chat about everything. I love just being able to go fuss to her, or complain or celebrate or whatever. She's like your sister friend here at the dojo. So to me, just thanking her for giving us that balance off the mat.
Whatever she's doing to allow you to do what you do, which makes this place better, kudos for her for that. Your wife, Fallon, although Jamar never took the dance studio, but just for having that other outlet, everything. We love to play.
Rude boy, what's up? I just want to tell you, son, that I am proud of you. You did it, man. You made it. I remember that first day. I still got that picture of when you sat there and you didn't even have a uniform yet, and you were sitting in there in front of Professor Robert, and you were all excited and couldn't wait, just ready to go. And I said, man, this is the first day of your black belt journey. Now look at you, boy. Man, I can't tell you how proud I am, man. And all the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, the busted noses, the kicks in the neck, and the push-ups and the sit-ups, everything, man. And to see how you've evolved over the years and grown into a young man, I am the proudest of the proudest that I've been. And my daddy here watching you do your thing, man. Whatever challenge comes in front of you, you've gone after it, like a lion, man, like, you dragging Rue, the giant slayer, competing against older kids all the time and never shying away from, that task. And now you've accomplished the biggest task and earned your black belt. And, as a father, man, to see you do that and watch you go from that first day of being a white belt to the maturation process and the struggles through each belt and going after it with, every last ounce of who and which you are, and giving it your all every time, man. And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I know you said, you wanted to be a world champion. It's your first step in making that happen, And, you've got the foundation, you've got the talent, you've got the skill set, and now, most of all, you've got the mindset to be able to do that. There's nothing you can't accomplish. If you can accomplish this, the sky's the limit. So every dream, vision, and idea, all you got to do is go do it and make it happen. And so, man, I love you, man. I'm proud of you. And, you just keep on striving and use this as a catapult, man, to go and accomplish any and everything you want to do in the world. I mean, the world is yours. All you got to do is go get it.
Heru, congratulations, son. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see you in person when I get there. I am so happy that you've made it this far. You're going to go super far. You're going to be a world champion because you have that mindset. And we saw it in you from the beginning, so this is just what you do. This is what you are, who you are. You have that mindset. You have that work ethic. You know what you want. You're good at it. You have excellent sportsmanship, and your mother is so proud of you. Keep up the great work, son. I look forward to seeing what's next. I know the whole Kaju family is proud of you as well, and let's just keep it up. Keep up doing the great job that you've been doing, and to infinity and beyond.
This has been a wonderful journey, Amor. We've had ups and downs. We've had fights. We've had cries and tears. You've been the strongest out of all this between your mom and I and with our family. You know what we're talking about, the fights, everything that we've gone through. You have held together the strongest, and you've made this journey wonderful for me, actually. I've grown a lot, I've learned a lot. You've given me a lot of patience. I'm so proud of you. You are my little hero. I love you to death. And I just want you to know how proud I am. And I would like for you to, don't let it stop here. I want you to just keep growing. And I want you to let this be a stepping stone. And I want you to come back to Kaji. I would like for you to teach here and give back. And that's what it's all about, and that's what life is about, is what you learn is what you give back. And I love you, and just keep growing strong.
Hey, Mama. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you getting up every day and work out. I know sometimes you don't want to come because you're tired and you have homework, but you push through it. I just want to say, just keep doing what you're doing. I love you so much. I'm proud of you. I think Dad said it all. Love you, Momo. What else to say?
Go hard, Baba.
My name is Kima. I'm Jamar's younger sister. Congratulations, Jamar, and I hope you get your black belt. I'm not looking forward to you punching me in the stomach.
Hey Jamar, this is Mom. I am so proud of you. I'm elated. You have done a fantabulous job. You have made me so proud. You have stood the test of time through the tears, through the planks that even made you cry, through the sparring, through Daddy fussing at you. All of that has led to this moment. And I know, I've been in your room and I've said, I hope when you're 20-something years old, you'll look back on this and thank us for not letting you give up. But guess what? You're 13. And I'm hoping you're saying right now that we did not let you give up. And I love you.
Hey, Jamar. Obviously, you've completed the journey. I am so beyond words proud of you. This journey has not always been easy for you. Didn't always come natural for you, but you dug deep, you persevered. I still see you as my little boo-boo when you were little. I know you like being called boo-boo, but you my little boo-boo. And now you're just as tall as me. You'll be taller than me. You'll be bigger than me. But you have completed this journey, this part of the journey, I should say, this leg of the journey. And like I said, my respect for you is so high. You won't have a bar mitzvah or anything like that. But since you're 13 years old, this is kind of almost like your introduction to manhood, so to speak. Still got to clean your room up though. But like I said, my respect for you is so high. I can't even express in words. I love you. I'm always super proud of you. As you know, we have always been of you. And congratulations on completing this leg of the journey.
Congratulations.
Hats off. Love you.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine.